Bang, bang, bang. Oh, God. Hi there, good morning. It's the Jake and Tanner Show, JTX week. This is it. Friday, we're going to be doing the JTX Meyer Theater Live Green Bay 2-day show. We've been blabbing about it for the last couple months.
And then Saturday, we get to do it again. We get to learn from Friday's mistakes.
I already don't want to do Saturday. Oh. We haven't even done Fridays yet. It's going to be fun no matter what. Just a busy, busy weekend.
I'm trying to... in my head, I'm trying to figure out how Friday's show and Saturday's show are going to be different, because I'm sure Saturdays will be way more polished. But
Probably.
but I don't know. So it's like Saturday, those people are going to get exactly what we wanted them to get, and Friday they're going to get a true Jake and Tanner experience of
not really. This didn't work. What do we do? Just stand here and dance. They love it. Dance, bitches.
Take your pants off.
Anyway, if you want to be a part of this, you really should.
It's something to do this weekend.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Just text JTX to 71090. You get all the information. Tickets still available. You can purchase them. We got a neat little video up on Facebook. Joe said that he couldn't boost it. He didn't know what to do. There was no spot to push a button that said boost, because we wanted to get that to everywhere. Sell out the last 100 tickets that we have.
Okay.
Hey, is this up?
It's
Ready
on.
to go?
Ready
We're live
to go.
in
It's
the studio.
live.
You can say hi by texting link. Also, see us in the studio. LINK to 71090. That scam on Friday. If you missed it, we're gonna do it. We'll do it again here in just a bit. Which, by the way, I got the weirdest complaint email from that scam.
Yeah, where was that? I wanted to read it, but I figured we were going to read it on the air.
Yeah, it's I think on Messenger or whatever. Why don't we read it just before the scam?
Yeah,
because it was so bizarre. It was like, that's what they could have hung up any time.
Yeah,
and I mean, just calm down.
What are you so upset about?
I don't know.
I love when people get mad for seemingly zero reason.
It actually came to the Jake and Tanner show, so she knows who we are and she knows the show. So, which is weird, because if it would have came to the Kiss FM,
that makes sense.
That makes sense, because it's she doesn't really listen that often, and then she hears it and she gets a little offended and she wants to be heard. Her name's Abby. Tell you what, Abby. Nope, Tammy. Nope, maybe Abby. Tabby.
Oh, it could have been Tabby, like a tabby cat.
Somebody said, will you be selling tickets at Jake and Tanner Experience? No.
Wait, what do you mean?
You mean at the window?
At the door?
I don't know how they do that. Why are you asking us?
If there's tickets available, or if you're like, why wait? Like, if you're just sitting here like, I'm going to go, but I would rather wait in line and then buy tickets and have them on my phone ready to go.
I mean, whatever. Maybe
you do you, man. Maybe it's a fetish.
I'm not sure.
You really like lines.
If we sell out before Friday, then no. Or if we sell out before Saturday, then no. I don't know. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Good morning. My name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts. I went back to Madison. My God.
You went to Madison?
Again.
What for?
They got Quarry Ridge over there where Piper and I take our mountain bikes.
Oh.
And, man, I finally conquered this one drop that's not extremely big, but it's big enough to scare me when I drop off of it.
How far?
Would
you say, like 5 feet?
No.
4 feet?
Probably up to here from the ground up.
That's still a lot.
Well, it is, and when you're up on a bike moving,
yeah,
and there's one point at
How fast do you think you're going? Pretty, like a good
70,
speed? 75.
75 miles an hour, probably.
82 miles an hour.
Probably.
Wow.
I'm zipping. People say I look like a blur.
Yeah. Listen, I've never seen you on a bike, but that doesn't mean that you haven't just whipped past me before, and I couldn't even... My eyes couldn't even comprehend the sight.
Yep.
Okay.
I take people's clothes off when I go by them so fast.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to me the other day.
Yep.
Jeez.
Anyway, so I drop off this thing, and because you got to commit to this, right? A drop is basically just like, think about going off your porch on your bike, but there's a drop, You know what I mean? It's like a ramp, but not a ramp. It's kind of just flat.
It's the opposite ramp.
It's like going off a picnic table. That'd be perfect if you're on your bike on a picnic table and jumping off.
Okay. But imagine you're going 92 miles an hour.
Yeah, right. 104 miles an hour.
That's
it's
fast.
Scary. And actually, I think it makes those drops easier when you're flying. But anyway, the point being is you have to commit, right?
Yeah.
And doing this. And I'm telling you, when I did that drop, my arms all of a sudden went like a weird numb. And I'm like, please just hang on to the bars. My daughter's watching.
That is the adrenaline high that people go for after they do like methamphetamine. Like that feeling, that's what they chase and be like, yeah, that's why they do mountain biking, because they can get just a taste of that adrenaline.
And I do it, and then I did it a few more times because once the first initial one's done, you're like, okay, you got this. Mm-hmm. And then Piper's like, should I do it, Dad? And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
and then
your bones still soft.
Right in the back of my head. Oh, that's funny that you say that, Andy. One of my buddies who I mountain bike with, he's like a safety person at his job, and he has to watch videos all the time. And he said, we were going up this hill, and before we started hitting these jumps, a couple weeks ago at the mountain, he goes, yeah, I watched this video. He's like, it's crazy because 20-year-olds, when they fall off of a ladder or whatever, they basically just bounce. He goes, when you're 40 plus, you break. He says at the same distance you fall and a 20-year-old falls, the 20-year-old just kind of bounces.
They're still bodies all nice and tight.
It is.
Bones are still
muscle.
rubbery.
Yeah. Anyway, so Piper, she's like, should I do it, Dad? And I'm like, yeah, I think you should. And I'm like, but no. And once you find a line, once you go past that line, you have to commit, because if you don't, you're just going to go right over your handlebars.
Yeah, you're going to dislocate your shoulder.
That's what's going to happen. And she ended up doing it and landing it, and her foot came off the pedal, but she got so scared that it ruined the rest of the time. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to try anything anymore. It was completely different.
But she didn't fall, did she?
She didn't fall, and that's what I was telling her. I was like, yeah, I think you should go do it one more time, because now you understand that you're going to make it. And she said she got freaked out on a little bit of everything, because I'm telling you, it's just weird. That drop thing is weird, man.
Yeah. How far of a drive was that for you to get to Madison?
To get to Quarry Ridge is like an hour and 53 minutes.
So, and you and Piper went?
No, and I took another kid named Logan.
Oh, okay.
And Logan's, I don't know, man, we're conquering a lot of things this summer.
Well, that's awesome.
Which is fun. And then he's trying to talk his parents into a better mountain bike, and he's hitting a wall because
they just don't understand.
Dude, and he wants a $2,500 full suspension, and they're like, what? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. So good luck, buddy. I told them. And so what they did, they ended up they had these ideas.
Took them to Walmart?
No, they wanted to. They took, they got my duct tape, and they started making duct tape wallets, and they went and knocked on doors.
Trying to sell them?
Trying to sell these. And I'm like, you got to pull at strings, man. Tell them that you want to do it. Tell them you got some fundraiser for some school or whatever.
Yeah, because you can't say, I'm trying to buy a $2,500 bike because...
Well, they said that. They go, we're trying to raise money for we can get a new mountain bike. And she walked back with her wallet. She felt so defeated. I'm like, hey, listen, man. Listen to sit down with some Gary V. Gary V is going to talk to you about business plans, okay?
You don't want none of that, man.
Drop out of school.
Your daughter's going to be like, Dad, I got 15 garage sales I need you to drive me to today. And she's going to get you up at like 2 in the morning. She'll be like, we got to get ready.
Did you ever see that video of that TikToker explaining what it's like to intern for Gary V?
No.
He's like, he never sleeps. He'll call at random times. Like, he'll wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask me to go eBay this ink pen.
I did see that. I think you sent it to me.
3750 says, you guys really should not be so dang mean to your listeners. It's cancel culture 2021.
What were?
I don't know. It's the person that was asking if you can buy tickets at the window. That just seems so weird, man.
It's an odd question to ask.
It just seems so outdated.
This isn't middle school anymore. There are stupid questions.
But I think that they're saying they're trying to get someone to pick up their shift, so they don't know if they can go. You need to start with that, you idiot. Just kidding. We love you. I feel like we've been quite mean to listeners the last week.
Well,
wow.
Don't be stupid.
Well, No, but man, all right, enough with it. But I'm just really excited. Piper and I have been accomplishing quite a bit on the mountain bike. We're excited. All right, Tanner, good morning.
Oh, good morning. My name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I helped my brother-in-law all weekend for put a roof on his house, and it was super windy, and it wasn't fun.
Do you get money for that?
Nope.
Oh, you're actually just doing it the kindness of your
for his house. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just helping with labor, I guess.
Yeah, it's not as fun. It was super windy, so we had those big sheets of metal, and it wasn't fun to try to hold on to them. And his roof is like super steep. It wasn't fun all weekend. It just wasn't fun.
Yeah, but who had the kid then? Kayla all weekend or the parents?
Yeah, Kayla did.
Krabs. Do you remember Uncle Krabs? Me talking about him? He used to do. Krabs has a really weird work ethic where if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
And he grew up with these guys that own this airport that he works at, and he rebuilds the engines on the plane. But and they won't fire him. I've told this story before because they're best friends growing up since they've been kids. So he'll take a hiatus and just be gone for weeks on end. And then he'll come back, and they hired a guy to replace him when he gets fed up with work. Krabs just like, I ain't doing it no more. Dad said he was working with Krabs. Krabs and my dad were really like grew up together and were best friends, I guess. And they were working on a house together, and they were both doing what you and your brother-in-law were doing, like some roofing and putting on shingles and stuff. And Krabs just pulled in, climbs up, has got his tool belt on or whatever with his hammer and loop and some nails in there. And he said his first nail, he went pop, pop, and slammed his thumb down. And Krabs was like, son of a bitch, and took his tool belt and hammer and whipped it out into the field and just went back down the ladder and peeled out of there. And then the next day he came back and went and grabbed his nail and went back up on the roof. And the guy's like, did you quit? And he's like, nah, I'm just having a really bad day. He's like, all right, we'll get back to it.
Dude, that's great. That's to just be like, no, to be honest, though, if you hit your thumb on the first nail, go home. It's going to be a bad day. Go home. Krabs is the only one in the right in that situation. You're not going to have fun.
Anyway, yeah, so just know that we're going to have a blast this weekend. We're real close to selling this thing out, and we would like it to just get sold out. So if you're thinking about it, remember I heard, if you're scared of COVID, it's not a thing at the Meijer.
Yeah, I heard that if you, we got to put a sign up. This is no COVID.
COVID's not allowed. We already talked to COVID.
You can, there are things you can do if you get the vaccine. You can go, well, I mean, it's a little late now to get the vaccine, but I mean, wear a mask, don't mouth kiss anybody. Like, if you're afraid that you're going to get sick, just don't kiss anybody.
Yeah, why are you kissing people?
You shouldn't lick the inside of their mouth. Some people, I heard, like to lick the roof of strangers' mouths. Don't do that. Not during COVID.
We are a week away, Lo. A week.
Not even.
Yeah. Not even that.
It's Friday.
Are you going home Friday?
Yeah.
I thought so. I don't think I'm going to.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't want to go all the way home.
Oh, home. No. I thought you meant after the show.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You mean after the experience?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going home.
Okay, no, after the show?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going. Wait. After this show, I'm not going home.
Right. I think I'm going to go watch Dune.
It's on HBO Plus.
It is?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Wait, Dune. The new one?
Yeah, with Timothée Chalamet.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, well, I ain't doing that. Glad you told me that. Wait, it's not on there right now, is it? It's going to be.
HBO Max.
Oh, speaking of movies, oh, God, I really want to tell you about this movie that I watched. Can I? Can I tell you in the next segment?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course I want to know about the movie you watch.
Dude, but people get so irritated with me telling movies. Listeners get mad because I can't my movies and the way I tell them, it's weird and they don't like it. All right, I'm not going to care. I think you're going to you're right. Boy, you're right.
Thank you.
You deserve a bow. I wish I could give you a sticker like teachers used to do that in school.
Oh,
like a little star. That's what you get. You're going to get 2 stars today with a smiley face.
Hell yeah.
A green fun ink pen. Anyway, let's do this. More Jake and Tanner show on the way next. want to dip my head in this coffee.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm a little tired here. Hi, it's Jake and Tanner show. Remember, Jake and Tanner Experience. Text JTX to 71090. Get you tickets. You watch us live in the studio right now. If you text link, also LINK to 71090. Do that. That's a Corks and Caps text line. Dude. It's the Jake and Tanner show, Kiss FM. You can get the tickets also at 959kissfm.com. Please come, JTX. You're going to have a blast. Now, I ended up watching one of the coolest movies, but people will probably hate it.
That is pretty much what your movies are. Probably really good, but you got to be in the mood for them.
It's such a great idea for a movie. Now, but you don't like Westerns.
I hate Westerns.
Okay, so I'm going to spoil this movie for you because I don't think you'll ever watch it.
Spoiler, what is the name of the movie? Is it the one with Tom Hanks?
No, I did watch that.
It's
also,
fine. It's a Tom Hanks film.
Yeah, it's just Tom Hanks,
I don't want to see him in period pieces.
Right. He did well. I don't even feel like he tried real much.
Probably not.
I don't even think he has to anymore. Mm-mm. Are you going to act in this one, Tom? No, I don't know. Are you going to get into character at all? I'm not sure. Well, whatever.
Every day he turns more and more into Tommy Lee Jones.
Right. Which, by the way, Ryan Reynolds is apparently taking a break from acting for just a minute. He's going to go on a hiatus because you turn around, it's Ryan Reynolds. And he maybe know. Yeah, I think he's getting overset. I'm getting sick of just seeing Ryan Reynolds in Ryan Reynolds movies, which I do want to see Free Guy. That does look good.
It actually was.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I only watched half of it, but I enjoyed it.
I just can't stand. You didn't need to finish it?
No, I had made other plans.
But you don't care to finish it?
I would have liked to finish it, but like kids were running around and stuff.
Will you ever watch it again?
Yeah, I would like to watch it again in its entirety. Mm-hmm. Like it was, you know how you watch movies with children, volume off and in subtitles,
captions.
Yeah. So I would, I'd like to watch it with the volume on.
That was my life for years.
So,
I'm just getting sick of Reynolds as Reynolds and flipping everything.
Well,
it's just that sarcastic, and jokey, and then even on talk shows, it's just him being sarcastic about his kids and. And I mean, I like him, and I do. It's fine, but I'm getting sick of your aviation gin commercial, and then the stupid commercial with the cell phone or whatever. It's it's all Ryan Reynolds everywhere, and then on TikTok, it's. He'll pop up and it's Reynolds doing Reynolds.
I know he needs to. He probably is seeing that he's getting oversaturated, and he's like, I need to stop for a minute, disappear again.
I wish he would do something that was completely out of the ordinary for like an act, as him being an actor,
like a dramatic role.
Yeah, something. I don't know, man. Anyway, so this movie. Such a great idea.
Okay,
enough to where I stood up
in your own house,
in my own house, and started clapping because I was so excited.
Okay.
So I'll get up to the point, and then I'll tell people if they're going to watch it. If you like westerns or whatever, then shut off the radio and come back in a minute.
What is the name of this?
The name of the movie is Old Henry. Okay,
that's the most Jake sounding film I've ever heard of.
Dude, and I go. And I go, Angie, I want to watch a trailer on this because Angie never wants to watch westerns. Okay?
Yeah, because they suck.
Well, yeah, I guess. But for some people, I absolutely love them. And she goes, wow, that looks really good. She goes, I'll watch that. And boom, I bought it right away.
Yeah.
Right on Vudu, I bought it instantly. And then she's like, whoa. And I'm like, well, that's what we're going to be doing here. And then we waited even a day to watch it. So check this out.
You like this actor.
I do like this guy. I forget his name. Something Nelson?
Tim Blake Nelson?
Yeah, that's him. Okay? And he is playing... It's basically all filmed in one location, which is really... I don't know. I look at that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Cool. I look at the parts in the movies where one of the guys taps the kid's hat and dust comes off the hat. And I'm like, okay, that was good. That was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
That's this type of movie. It was well written, well directed, well shot. Anyway, so... Old Henry is like a farmer now. Okay, he's in his late 40s or whatever, and he is a farmer. Buckle up, because this gets crazy.
Listen, I'm already on board when you say farmer.
His kid thinks he's his kid's like, why? His kid's like probably 15, and the wife died like 10 years ago. So he's been raising this kid by himself on this land, away from everyone. Mm-hmm. It's not even real close to any towns. It's really kind of just hidden. And his son thinks that he's a loser. Mm-hmm. Okay. All of a sudden, they fast forward here, and you find out that he's really good with a gun.
Okay.
Side note, I see why listeners hate when I tell movies. Side note is the kid absolutely hates or the kid hates him, thinks he's a loser, and he's always telling the kid that he doesn't want him to mess with guns or anything like that. Right? Mm-hmm. And
because he's got a troubled past.
Yeah, basically, that's what you kind of get out of it.
We need guns, Pa. No guns in this household.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he has them, but it's what you're saying is something like that. Well, anyway, these guys come up, and there's going to be a big old firefight at his house.
Okay.
I don't need to get into all the detail about that.
Why though? Just because it's in the West?
I like that. I like that you're asking questions. I will further this, and then I'll go back.
Well, yeah, I need to know why people want to shoot him. He just sounds like he's a loner farmer.
Okay, well, a horse comes up with no man on it.
Okay.
And there's blood, and old Henry's like, I'm going to go look to see where this guy's dead or whatever. So he finds the guy, and there's a bag of money. He takes the guy, and he takes the money.
Okay.
And he hides the money in his wall or whatever, and then the guy wakes up, and he kind of heals him or whatever, but then the people that are after that guy, because they want that money.
How much money are we talking?
I don't know. They didn't
count
it.
It's back in the West,
but
so
it was a lot.
$20.
Yeah, 54 cents. And anyway, all right. So this is the people that want him back. But the guy's like, old Henry's like, well, you're not getting him back. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. And then
I always get confused about that part of movies because I would immediately be like, oh, take him. Go ahead.
Right.
Don't know anything else. He was on my property. You want to kill him? That's not my problem.
He was kind of lying. The guy was lying and said that he was the law and that they whatever. I'm getting slowing this way down.
The law.
Anyway, this is the part that blew my mind at the very end. Okay? These guys that want the guy that old Henry won't give.
Okay.
And the money won't give. They get old Henry's brother-in-law. Okay?
Who's that? Trace Adkins?
Yeah, okay. Trace does pretty good. That was one of the parts that I didn't want. I was like, oh, please don't let him be like a big part of the movie. Thank God he wasn't. But he was actually really good in just the part that he had.
Okay.
Anyway, so he brings the brother-in-law, and then the main leader that's wants to fight old Henry says, hey, you got any last words? And he's like, you don't even understand the hell that you just brought or opened, whatever the cool line was, and then shoots him. You find out. Hold on.
Okay.
If you don't want to hear this next part about the movie, you need to turn the radio off, come back in a couple minutes, because this I was like, oh my dear God.
Let me make a prediction.
Okay.
I hope it turns out that old Henry is a time traveler.
Nope. No. Dear God. No. He he goes, because everybody's like, do I know you? I feel like I know you. That name sounds familiar. Anyway, come to find out,
Henry sounds familiar.
Well, Henry McCarthy. Does that do anything for you?
Henry McCarty? Sounds like an Irishman. Henry McMaster?
McCarty.
Like Bacardi?
And I knew this. And I'm so sad that I didn't know this.
Henry McCarty.
And what a great concept for a movie, Tan Man. You find out it was Billy the Kid. So Bill, in this movie, in this world, Billy the Kid did actually escape and then went and kind of in hiding for the last 25, 30 years and had a kid and had his wife. His wife died. He really hates his past because he talks about it. He's like, I did things that I really, really regret. And I don't want you to be going down that same path. This is the stuff that he's telling his son. And no wonder he was so damn good with the gun. is because that's when I stood up, and they're like, and I'm like, oh my dear God, it's Angie, stand up!
It's Billy
Angie,
the Kid!
Stand up! And I just started clapping, and I got so excited, and then finally, because I said they haven't made a good Billy the Kid movie since flipping Young Guns.
Yeah.
And then they do this one, and what a great concept for a movie, right?
That is a really good concept to a movie.
You hate it.
No.
You
If
hate
I
it.
cared about Billy the Kid, I bet you I would have lost my mind.
Who's this?
Good morning, guys. 3430.
Dude, does that sound awesome?
Billy.
I mean, the story at the end was awesome, but I'm a little scared. You're throwing together a JTX. You can't tell a simple gunfighter story.
Listen, I told you, I said that I have difficulties explaining movies.
Yeah. Man.
Are you confident with JTX?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
And we never claimed to be.
Listen
I
to
don't know
this.
what you're trying to do. You're trying
3430.
to make us sound like we don't know what we're doing. Listen, we've been honest about that.
I was more confident in telling that movie than I will be on Friday.
Oh, my God. We're in so much trouble.
Goodbye. Dude, you weren't giving me any eye contact when I was explaining that movie to you, so I thought you hated it.
No. I was just looking up things.
Something
You're
that's
like,
more.
no,
I wish you would have said something more interesting than that.
I was
flippin'
while you were
story.
describing that, I was reading something more exciting, a different movie. No, I was looking at pictures of old Henry, Trace Atkins, because he's in it, and I thought that he was a country singer.
Yeah, it's a country singer. He sings, I think, badonkadonk.
Honky-tonk, badonkadonk.
I think that's
How
him.
could I have forgotten? Man, Billy the Kid are these real pictures of him?
Yeah, no, I mean,
like
as the actor.
No. I'm looking at real pictures of Billy the Kid. They have like the wanted sign or whatever.
Yeah.
Dawn, working here.
He is.
Dawn, working the
Was
crops. Rain or
everybody in the
shine.
West just inbred?
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
he definitely
Yeah.
was.
Now let's watch this trailer together, Tanner.
For old.
Yeah, come here. Come sit on Unky Jakey's lap.
For Old Red or old. What's his name? Old
It's Old
Henry.
Henry.
Oh, sorry.
Check him out.
There's worse arrangements.
Okay, that's the farm that they're on.
Okay. What do they grow?
I was a good man, Wyatt.
Nothing.
You can't just have a
I ain't
farm.
him.
Stop fretting about it.
Who's that?
That's Trace. That's Trace Atkins.
Oh, Trace Atkins has
Yeah.
put on
Something
1 or
back in that
2
closet.
thousand pounds.
Oh, yeah.
I've done things I wish I could take back.
Done things.
Come on.
Let's go look for the rider.
I love when we watch trailers for movies.
Yeah. Okay. To a movie you already explained.
Is he alive?
Barely.
What do you think happened? Some kind of shootout?
Stay here and keep an eye on him.
So the dude wakes up.
Hell, you.
My pa found you.
Well, go fetch him.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, he wants his money now.
Hey, hey Jake,
Yeah.
you pause that?
Sure.
You were not. You didn't say that the dude they grabbed got aggressive with them.
Yeah, in the very beginning, he gets a little aggressive. Yeah.
That's
He thinks he was kidnapped.
okay.
They tied his hands down. And he wants
Good.
his mun-mun.
You should. Oh, everybody
says
needs
that
a
too.
few mun-muns.
He goes, I need my mun-mun.
That's the one part that kind of took you out of the film.
A
That
little bit.
they never in the film refer to it as money or guns. They say they call them shooty bangs.
Shooty bangs with my mun-mun. And the one thing that
I'll
took
put
me
a
out of the
shooty
movie.
bang right in you between your eyes. Either give me that mun or I'm gonna put this shooty bang right in your mouth.
Don't let him shooty bang you, Dad.
Pow!
Pa! Wait, we're not done.
Okay, sorry.
No, the one thing that took me out of the movie is at the very end when they rode off in the sunset. It was mahonga no, but
I was gonna
no,
say,
Trace
does
Atkins.
Trace Atkins play like an acoustic version of Honky Tonk Badonky Donk around a fire? Slap your grandma. Honky tonk, donka donk, and old Henry's just like,
He's got the little harmonica. All right, let's look at this now.
Honey, I was about to tell you the same thing.
Okay, here are the guys
Riders.
now.
There's gonna be 3 of them. I'm Sheriff Sam Ketchum. We've been scouting for a man on the run. He's dangerous.
They ain't lawmen. They bank robbers.
Your last name McCarty?
That's right.
First name?
Henry.
Jake,
Why
Yeah,
they didn't shoot you dead, I don't know.
that doesn't feel like that the Billy the Kid thing was a big, like, oh my God, they just said his name was Henry McCarty.
Well, no, not everybody knows that his birth name was Henry McCarty. Like,
so
even with me, I should have known that, and I love westerns.
Yeah.
And then it all clicked, and it was like, oh yeah, because he goes by
eventually
William H. Bonney. You know, that's like what he goes by. It's William H. Bonney, aka Billy the Kid, but his birth name was Henry McCarty. Yeah.
So you could have looked it up if you liked westerns.
I do.
It doesn't sound like it.
But if you would have looked it up, it would have been like right away. It would have said Billy the Kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like they were hiding that.
They were not, but
they kinda were.
I think they could have got away with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got this crazy idea. There might be more to old Henry than meets the eye.
Some shaky old farmer?
He didn't hold that pistol like any farmer I've ever seen.
Listen to me. What's going to happen will happen quick.
You got a lot of fight for a farmer.
You have no idea the hell
Consider me properly warned.
Dude, it's so good.
Watch this.
No, it's so good. It's one of the it's one of the better westerns out there.
Tracek. So
Where'd
weird
you
when
come
they
from?
throw him in
Every
there.
place on earth but this.
Who
are you, Paul?
It was just such a cool. Right when they said it, I was like, I get it now. Isn't it crazy to think that? What's that?
Sorry, how did they reveal it?
The guy figured it out. The one that was held hostage figured it out.
Like, you're Billy the Kid?
And but isn't it to think about Billy the Kid? All he wanted to do was be famous, and he has no idea that they're making movies about him. I've said that before, where it's just crazy to think that he has no idea.
Well, how'd he die?
Well, they say Garrett shot him. Pat Garrett ended up killing him, but they also say that he escaped, and that's where.
What
this
do you
movie
mean,
comes
Pat
in.
Garrett? Who's Pat Garrett?
Pat Garrett used to ride in the gang. Well, he was a lawman. He went and tracked him down and killed him in New Mexico.
Why?
Because he was killing people. They needed to get him.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
we
forget,
need to,
Billy was a murderer.
Yeah. A reward of $5,000 in those days?
Was it $5,000?
Yeah, I'm looking at the reward right now. It's $5,000, Billy the Kid, dead or alive.
What would 5,000 be in 1870 or whatever?
Oh, my God. Inflation.
But they had no idea about even movies at that time.
1870, you say?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly when he ended up
Oh,
dying.
crap. I can only go to...
But they still depict him in movies, and he's a household name. Don't forget, it's funny that we kind of make these people heroes when in reality they were serial
murderers.
killers. Yeah, they were murderers. Just went around killing people.
They robbed and they killed.
Yeah.
And they probably did that other R word. They Cosby people, for sure.
Jesse James was horrible.
Isn't that the guy who cheated on Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, wrong Jesse, though.
Oh.
Both of them not the greatest.
Not the greatest.
So you changing that into...
I can't get back to 18, but from 1913 it was 138,000.
Jesus. How did that happen?
So you had to
Why don't we
assume
just
it's about
keep that?
$250,000.
Why don't we just keep it like that? Why do we got to do that?
We created inflation.
Yeah, but why? Why can't we just keep it as like, okay,
Well, the more
you're
money,
making like $1, and then that dollar is what you make a week? You know, why does it, if it's all fake and it all kind of equals out, why did we even do it?
because they made more of it. They made too much money.
They need to stop making so much money.
So that's the thing is there's a lot of money out there, and they don't want that money to be able to buy everything. So they needed to raise the prices.
Got you. Well, thank you for that.
I don't even know if that's right.
I don't know, but boy, it sounded like you had a lot of confidence
You just
behind
gotta
it.
say stuff with confidence and then be done with it.
All right, we got to get going. We are probably going to
second break.
It is. We got to do a take from Jake and Tanner. We'll replay it from yesterday. We'll do it, from Friday, and let you know how much we're going to be playing for when we play in the 8 o'clock hour. It is. The Jake and Tanner Experience, Friday. Meyer Theater in Green Bay. Thank you, Prospera. Appreciate you being this big sponsor on that. Boy, my God, would we love to have you there. We'd love to see your smiling faces in that seat or frowning or crying, depending on whatever emotion you have during the stage performances. A lot of interaction from the audience, a lot from us. Giveaways. It's going to be super fun. Getting excited about it.
Yeah, it is going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait. I just want to... Like, I'm going to be... Okay, you going to be drinking it all Friday?
Probably not a lot at all, just because I got to drive home.
I know. So, like, if I drink Friday, will you drive me home?
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. We should just get flipping smashed and just stay the night at the Meyer in the green room.
Can we?
I don't know.
Probably not. I don't want to be in that building at night. Like,
Pretty
alone
scary,
at night.
I don't want to be hungover for Saturday. Could you imagine?
That sounds like it's the worst.
Yeah. No, so yeah, probably not a ton of drinking on Friday. And I got to drive home Saturday, too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm out there on Saturday. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun, though, if you text JTX to 71090. We do have our the Jake and Tanner beer. It's going to be available to buy there.
It's gonna be debuted there. That's going to be a lot of fun.
From Lionsdale Brewery. Come out, hang out, enjoy. Come and hang out with like-minded people.
Yeah.
Come laugh with us. Come party with us. All you got to do is text JTX to 71090 or go to 959kissfm.com.
You bring a negative COVID test, Jake will kiss you on the mouth.
That's right.
But you have to show it.
Yeah,
like,
please.
A date. We need to cross-check with our systems.
I'll take your word.
Yeah. Take your word for it.
Somebody said Friday's going to suck if you're not drinking. Shut up. Why? Do you understand? Most radio stations, you can't do that at whatever company you're working at.
Yeah, I don't know what people think. We've really ruined the expectations for people because if they ever move and go to a different place and be like, wait a minute, they're not drinking on the air? They're not running a thing where they're all just buzzed up at every event I've ever seen them at?
KTI, we did that one time, and then they took that away completely. No more drinking at events.
That was crap.
That was an intern.
That was an intern who ratted us out and said, I just watched Tanner take 4 shots.
Well, you did. He wasn't lying. But still,
you shouldn't say it.
Who was that? Yeah.
It was Jordan. Jordan or Molly?
Molly.
Was it Molly?
I don't know. Hate both of them.
Yeah. Because you were like, I don't take shots. And I was like, I do. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Somebody said it's going to be like a Monday show versus a Friday show.
No. Because we're going to start drinking Friday morning.
Right.
Beer Friday.
Oh, dear God.
And then we might as well just hang on to that.
I will.
You want to watch Dune together?
Well, no, because it's on HBO Max. I'm not going to pay for it if it's on Max. You just told me that.
We can watch it on HBO Max, you jerk.
Just like on a small phone?
No, or on my computer.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? Offer rescinded.
All right. I'm going to go pay for it. I'd rather pay for it. All right. Here, let's do this. Take from Jake Tanner on Friday. This is what happened.
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, it's Sean.
Sean, have you won with us? I mean, that's fine if you have, but have you always called and lost?
Well, I won the first time because I said it was $20, but remember that was like you forgot that I won and I had to call you back?
Sure.
I donated the money, that time. That's the only time I actually won, but that didn't count.
All right, Sean. $220 up for grabs. Tanner's leaving the room. 5 questions. Pass if you want, but we don't come back to the questions. That'll be your answer. Take as long as you want on each question, but remember, lowest time or tie time. I mean, if you guys come back and you tie in time, lowest time wins. God, that's what I wanted to say. That was tough today.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, all right. When you're said and done, and put you on hold, Tanner's going to come back into the room where he will get asked the exact same questions. He's out of the room right now, so he can't hear any of the questions. You got it great, Sean.
Yeah.
By the way, people listening, right after this, we're going to play the scam that we have, our Friday scam. All right, Sean, Your time with Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. What popular snack food was invented in Italy in 610 AD and was shaped to look like a child's arms folded in prayer?
Bugles.
In the restaurant industry, what number does the kitchen commonly assign to an item that they're run out of?
86.
Which country do you associate with the Easter Rising?
Israel.
The anniversary of the death of what magician is recognized as National Magic Day in the U.S.?
Henry, oh my goodness. Pass.
What American beer has been long promoted as the king of beers?
Budweiser.
Time. Ta-da! Please re-enter the room where your turn to answer questions will begin. Hang on, Sean.
Sean's a boy's name.
She spells it with a P, low.
Where?
Your time begins at 3, 2, 1. What popular snack food was invented in Italy in 610 AD and was shaped to look like a child's arms folded in prayer?
Oreos.
In the restaurant industry, what number does the kitchen commonly assign to an item that they've run out of?
86.
Which country do you associate with the Easter Rising?
Italy. No, damn it!
The anniversary of the death of what magician is recognized as National Magic Day?
Harry Houdini.
What American beer has been long promoted as the king of beers?
Budweiser.
Time.
I said Italy and I meant Israel. I think I'm still wrong.
Sean with a Y, are you ready?
Where's the Y?
I'm ready.
What popular snack food was invented in Italy in 610 AD and was shaped to look like a child's arms folded in prayer? Sean said bugle. Tanner said Oreo. Oreo. Bird. You said a bird or the snack?
Oreo.
Okay. No, we were looking for pretzel. I don't know. I looked at it after I read that question. I'm like, all right. In the restaurant industry, what number does the kitchen commonly assign to an item that they've run out of? You both said 86. Yeah, you're both correct.
Heck yeah!
1-1. What country do you associate with Easter Rising? She said Israel. Tanner said Italy. We were looking for neither of those.
Oh, good.
Ireland.
Shut up.
I swear to God, that's what I have. Don't blame me. I'm just copying and pasting, baby.
Was Jesus Irish?
Yeah. Full-blooded. You had red hair. And freckles.
Oh, top of the morning told my disciples,
Yeah.
I'll die on the cross for all of you.
That's my Jesus. That's how I want my Jesus. Anniversary of
I
death
turned water into nice cold Guinness.
of what magician is recognized as National Magic Day? Sean said Henry Pass. Tanner said Harry Houdini. That's Harry Houdini.
Oh, Sean with an H!
Yes.
What American beer has been long promoted as the king of beers? You both said Budweiser. You're both correct, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, suck, Sean!
3-2. Sorry, Sean. Not today.
You know, and I'm Irish. I should have known that Jesus came from my...
You should have. Shame on you.
Oh, Jesus. He'll
I'm going to
drive
church.
the snakes right out of Ireland.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know. All right. $240. We got $240. We're going to play for that on Monday. We got to go get into the 7 o'clock hour next with the Jake and Tanner Show. Get you.
Red. Respect, red. Pretty ranch. Get you. Once again, we can't forget
He's a murderer.
that man is responsible for multiple murders.
Well, I don't know if he ever did it.
He didn't do it. He's responsible for that.
Right. He I do that at the house now. I'll be like, get you, and my kids will stop and start like dancing a little bit. And I'm like, it's become a thing.
Hey kids, that's Uncle Charlie Manson.
Let's play some music by him. It's crazy, man, to think that he sounded all right.
Once again, this is what happens when you don't let your children be creative.
Right?
Hitler wanted to be a painter, and they said 9.
This is why everybody deserves a trophy.
Yeah. Listen, everybody's like, don't give trophies if you don't deserve it. But guess what? Have we had a Hitler? Have we had a Manson? Right. No, we have not.
Hey, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. JTX tickets still available. Text JTX to 71090. 9? Oops. I want to start doing that. Say it. Text JTX to 71090. No, that's not funny. A little.
866-9160959.
Yeah.
Our German listeners are like, I don't quite understand which numbers I should call. They just keep saying 866-9160959. They don't know what those numbers supposed to be.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a blast, man, this weekend. Come drink with us. Come party with us. It's Kiss FM. Man, you took me down a weird path. Not the whole Nazi thing. But
that's a different path.
I don't know what we were talking about, but...
Well, somebody on TikTok lied and said the Dolphins lost to a college team.
Oh, and I was like, how embarrassing for that to happen. And for some reason, do you remember the old country guy retired when... maybe it was even before you got to IXX. I think his name was Gary. No. Gary Allen? No, that's a country singer.
Bear?
Not Bear, but it was another guy that did afternoons forever.
Oh,
Allen. Something Allen.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the guy. He moved down to Florida. He did good voice.
No.
That guy did afternoons.
Yeah, but it was a guy before, or then it was middays. But he was at the station forever, like with Bear. What the hell was his name?
Dan?
No, not Dan. Dan is the PD. I know who you're going with. It's just the other guy.
Didn't he do middays?
Maybe.
Dan Stone?
Dan Stone did, but what's that? Okay, if anybody knows on the text line, 71090, I'm sure it's going to come through. People that grew up in Wisconsin. Some Allen. I thought it was Allen. He's been in the station forever on Y100. Randy Allen. That was
Randy
it.
Allen.
Thank you on the text line. Appreciate it. Dude, the guy was fun. But the first time I met him, we had to go to the Rush Center for Green Bay Gamblers.
Okay.
And
those are high schoolers.
They are?
Yeah, some of them are.
Oh. Anyway, and the sales was like, hey, you're going to go out there during halftime with Randy Allen, and you're going to get one team, and the other is going to get another team, their kids playing during half or whatever on the ice. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I go, I'm not good. I don't know anything about really anything, and I just got here. And guess what they don't prepare you for in small market?
What?
To get on a microphone in front of people and just go. They automatically think that you're just good at that, which you would think you would need to be being in this career because you're talking to the microphone. But in reality, I only talk to you. And if I didn't have you and I had a single person show, it'd just be talking to no one. Mm-hmm. So it's just weird, different, and a lot of pressure. And I went in there and I'm like, and plus I was sick. And I go, I really don't want to do that. And I'm like, no, you're going to do it. Went out on the ice. I was representing IXX as like the on-air team.
Yeah,
and
you were a mascot.
I was a mascot, and I was going to talk in the mic, and we were going to do play-by-play, but giving him some flack, and Randy Allen being from Y100 would give me flack, and it would be fun because we're from the... Dude, I didn't say anything. I would be like, yeah. And then Randy actually did one of the IXX's promos. Like, and don't forget, he probably wants to tell you could sign up for this by texting this, and they're giving away a thing at IXX, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then he took down the mic and he goes, oh, boy, that was embarrassing for you. And I'm like, and I go, yeah.
That's embarrassing for you.
Oh, God. And I felt like that, too, because he knows that he had so much more experience
He's
doing
been doing
that
it
stuff.
in this market. He was probably at the Resch Center when they built it.
Right.
Like-
So I don't know, man.
He was there doing color commentary when they were fighting lions.
See, that's what I wish I could have said. I really wish I had that moment back. I would still probably just as
The same thing. Maybe you would have switched it up and said "yep" every now and then.
Yippies!
Yippers.
Yippers! 9!
9!
That was embarrassing for you. 9? Somebody said he's on 93.5 now. Randy Allen, I thought, retired. I thought he was going to fish for the rest of his life. That's what he told me.
Well, it sounds like somebody either got bored
Yeah.
or they didn't plan for their retirement and are living too long.
It could be. I asked him, I go, hey, man, you fish, because that's all he would talk about is fishing. He'd carry a tackle box and his headphones were in it with lures.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, he was ready.
He'd stick himself constantly.
Yeah, well, I asked him, I go, hey, what tip do you got for, like, me if I was, like, just, I don't know, I was making conversation, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and he goes, tip, make sure your hooks are sharp. Thank you, sir.
Damn it, Randy. What do I even do with that?
And he says, and then he started scraping. He goes, and he pulled out he wore the hat and he took it right out of the lure off of his hat. And he started scratching his thumbnail. And he goes, they're supposed to kind of stick into your nail.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well.
But he used his toenails. He didn't use his thumbnail. He did his toenails. And you know when they're older, for some reason, all older people have really weird yellow toenails.
Yeah, they're all triangles.
Yeah, what is up with that?
I don't know.
Is that going to happen to me?
Yes.
It
Well,
will?
yours, I don't know what's going to happen to yours.
Did you want to see them?
Yours bend weird. Yours bend down.
Yeah, it protects the soles of my feet.
Yeah.
And if I ever got to get up a tree fast.
You have your own shoes.
Yeah, right. My kids do that too, and Angie always like, they got your toes. I'm like, so what?
Yeah. Yeah, that is offensive when your wife says things about the kids that they have of yours.
Yep.
As an insult.
As a negative?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. She just said it with the personality the other day.
Yeah.
She goes, Piper, man, God, she's just like you and that personality, poor girl. And I'm like, that's rude, but I see it.
I get it.
Yeah. She gets frustrated. Piper gets frustrated with people. She's not a fan of just like, she's just like, bleh. She gets irritated with things pretty quick.
I like the idea that you're going to move. You and Angie are going to move into a 2-bedroom cottage on like
this.
5 acres of land.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm long dead. I've been dead. If this is 10 years from now, I've been dead for 9.5 years.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good.
And I like to believe that Angie, or no, not Angie, Piper is going to buy the 5 acres right next to you, and she's just going to live near you.
Then I'm all right with that.
And she's just gonna be alone, and then and she's just gonna be like, I don't need nobody else. I just got my gator, and she's gonna drive around her land.
I like this. She came into the house just yesterday, and she was just griping about something. It's something that you shouldn't be that irritated with. And I go, Piper, slow your roll. And then Angie goes, she's you.
Yeah.
Like you're irritated about her being irritated. That's something that she shouldn't be irritated about. But yesterday you came in and was mad that the person moved a stone into their yard. There's no reason to have a stone with your address on it. Who are you trying to help?
Wait,
the mailman?
It wasn't even your yard. Like it wasn't infringing on your yard at all.
It's a fake stone.
Well, yeah, I know. People do that
with their stupid address, and then they put the light shining on it. Like nobody cares. What mailman is coming to look at your address at night?
I guess. I mean, other people.
But see,
give them like your address.
This is where my mind goes. It's
really weird that you get mad with somebody else's yard.
Well, it's not even close by. It's on a different road too.
It's not even. You don't even have to look at the stone.
See every day. I drive by. I can't see it from my window, but I drive by it, and it's like, what's the point? Stop flashing like your address is something special, okay? Your house is garbage.
Wow. So, speaking of houses, somebody came and looked at the house across the street from mine.
Did you interview?
No, but I kind of did because my dog ran over there. and wanted to say hi, and I was like, and Gus
You both
was,
were sniffing their
yeah,
butts.
and I was like, you smell clean, which is good.
Could you imagine if a
Yeah.
neighbor, we're looking at this house and then a neighbor runs over and smells my butt real quick?
Yeah.
I'd be like, baby, we got to go.
I think it's about as much as we need to see. I don't even care if everything's solid gold in there right now. Oh yeah, this thing's 5,000 square feet and comes with a maid. I am leaving.
Or he
But-
opens the door and you look over there and he's sniffing where you were just sitting in your car. Hi, neighbor!
Just licking the window. Clean windows! Just get it washed? Is that PDQ?
It tastes like PDQ!
It tastes like PDQ! Quick Trip, you say?
Wow! Anyway,
But they have, okay, so it's a younger couple.
you bring over one muffin that's bit. Welcome to the neighborhood!
There's two of them. Hey, just wanted to say hi. I got you these Oreos, like an open pack of Oreos.
There's like 7 left and they're like crumbly.
Why did you bring me these?
One's licked.
Here you go. I made you a pancake. One
One cake. It's
pancake.
still a little doughy too.
Do you want some?
I made you spaghetti. It's such a weird.
You want some lasagna? I can whip it up quick.
It's in a Tupperware with no lid. Just got like tin foil over it.
That container's microwave safe. It's
need
gonna
it back.
taste like plastic for a bit, though.
All right. See you around. I'll be back in an hour.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
All right.
Your wife smells nice.
And then you just run up and you run.
Sometimes we like to race. You guys like to run? Hey, neighbor, watch how fast I can run.
Right. Time me. Oh my God. Be gone.
I
Dunzo.
might do that if I don't like the next people. But these people, they were a younger couple, probably in their 30s, and they had a minivan. I didn't see any kids with them, but they had a minivan.
You have to, if you don't have kids and you have a minivan, something's wrong. You best have a tractor back there, like a little lawnmower.
He reminded me of you. Scruffy face, pointy hair, shoes, shirt, boots.
Oh, dude. Wait, like a button up?
Yeah, button
Oh,
up,
dude.
pants, and boots. Black boots.
I swear to God, if you find a guy that's me, but better than me, I'm going to be so jealous that you get to hang out with a better me.
Yeah, I just want him to be like, I can't. Okay, so V was like, "Who are they?" Because V was looking out the window, and I went and got the dog, and I was like, "They might be buying the house, I think." And she was like, "I don't want anybody moving into this neighborhood." And I was like,
Yeah,
"What the hell?"
I really like that.
And she was like, no kids though." And I was like, "V, I'm trying. We want them to have
Don't you want
kids so you can
friends?
have friends." And she was like, "I got Bailey." And I was like, "That's one. That's your cousin."
Well, I really like where this kid's going in life.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
But yeah, so hopefully they buy it.
Less people is the new.
But to be honest, I did kind of like that nobody is ever outside.
Isn't that fun?
It's
right?
kind of nice.
Well, we got new neighbors that moved in 3 doors down. Mm-hmm. Damn. Do I want to play some flipping 3 doors down now when I tell this story? It's a real quick one. But I'm at the process now where they're for some reason, I'm telling you, kids gravitate towards our yard with our kiddos, which is great.
It's at the bottom of a hill.
I do, and I think they just kind of roll there like water.
Yeah.
And it's this kid just showed up one day, and I'm like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Eli, yo." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Oh, don't say yo, Eli.
And he's
Somebody's
like,
gonna get fought.
"Well, just the other day, Dewey's like, perfect." Dewey's like, dude, he just came into our house, and I'm like, what? And Angie's like, oh yeah, he just came in to look for the kids, and he went upstairs. I'm like, oh, he's making himself comfortable.
Oh.
He's like a 6-year-old, so he's one of those kids that can be somewhat annoying. But he was way down.
That is the limit, though.
I got it right. That's too much already.
6 is you only you got to learn in that
Right.
6th year that you don't get to walk in houses.
Well, he had. I told Angie, I'm like, I don't know if I can wait for these arborvitaes to grow because my kiddos. Oh, this is what happened. My kids went wanted to go play catch with the football out back. Okay, so we get our stuff on and we go out back, And then Eli says, "Hey, you guys playing catch?" And he's 3 doors down.
Yeah!
So he had 3 doors down. And he's like, and we're like, yeah, and he's like, "I'm coming." And then he runs and he books it, and I'm like, "Oh, please trip and cry," because I didn't want to play catch with this kid. But then he's like, I'm like, "Yeah, come on in." And into the yard, and we start playing catch. And then Piper, we go in, and Piper comes in. He's like, "He ruined everything. I didn't want him in our yard, and it just is weird now that he's in our yard playing catch with our family." And I'm like, "Boy, I like you, Piper." Same kid, the Eli kid, nice kid and everything. But I was like, Piper. Oh God, I really wanted to tell this quick story. Piper and Peyton were fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
Peyton is
our other neighbor.
Boy, girl,
her age.
Okay.
And she was in her back of her dad's truck and it looked like she was crying. I go, "Peyton, get over here. What's going on?" And
she's so aggressive to say to a child who's crying.
Well, I don't know. She wasn't crying. She was just really sad.
Like
and I'm like,
mopey?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, "Get over here. What's going on here?" And then Piper's like, "Dad." And then she took her Zoom shoes and zoomed off and hid in the garage. And I'm like, "So you and what's going on?"
What the hell are Zoom shoes?
They're like hoverboard without. They're
the
just
middle.
They're without
like
the middle.
The rollerblade of hoverboards.
Yep.
Okay.
And she goes, "Well, no, just Piper's being a jerk." And I'm like, "Oh, so are you guys fighting? Are you guys friends?" She's like, "I don't think we're friends anymore." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy," because I wanted to mend this. And I'm like, "That's crazy," because I thought we were going to go to the pumpkin patch and we'd do the corn maze, but only if you're friends. And then Piper zooms out of the garage. Zip! She's like, "We're best friends, Dad." She's like, "Peyton, are we friends?" "Yeah, we're friends." And then they high five and hug. And then Eli pops up like a flower. He's like, he's like, "Hey, where you guys going?
Why are you everywhere?"
And then I'm like, "Well, we're thinking about going to this corn maze, the pumpkin." He's like, "Can I go?" And I'm like, "I guess. Go ask your dad." And then
where's his dad?
3 doors down. And then he says he comes back crying.
Okay.
He's like, "My dad won't let me go because he wants me to be safe."
He wants you to be safe?
And I'm like, "Wow!" Then I get offended, right?
I would have been a hair offended by the.
I go knock on the guy's door and I go, "What the hell's your problem, dude? Like, I could take your kid if I want to." What's wrong with
He already runs it. What do you mean now you have an issue? Do you even know where he's been? He's been upstairs at my house.
Listen, if you're listening to the show, it's my co-host that sniffs neighbors' butts.
I sniff
Not
butts.
Me. Not me.
I love sniffing butts.
God. But anyway, yeah. So that was that. You know,
where's Dewey been?
Oh yeah, that little one.
Oh God, I left him at the soccer field. Just sitting
Left
there.
him at the corn maze. I get what the preacher man was saying. Oh, he's a pastor too.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Ew. Oh, that's gonna be boring, man.
Well, he's 3 doors down. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I do have it. There it is.
So I don't see him too much. He smokes pipes too, so I can tell when he's coming.
Wait a minute. He's like, are you? Tell me you're fibbing.
No, he's building a pipe room for his pipes.
That is beautiful.
Is it not amazing?
The only other person I've ever seen smoke pipes is Cody Block.
Dude, Cody Block, where's he at in life now?
I think he's in California.
You gotta like pack your own pipe?
At a party. We were at a high school party, and he was just like, "We all going out for a smoke?" Pulls out a pipe and a little baggie.
Were you like, "Dude"?
I was like, "Can I hit it?" And he was like, "Hit what? It's tobacco." And I was like, "I've never done that before." He's like, "It's not filtered, so you get the full flavor." And I did it, and I was like, "Give me a filter, damn!"
Yeah, so, but anyway, that's exciting. But I like where he is. He's there, I'm here. It's enough to where we're neighbors, but we're not.
What church does he work at? Is
I
he
don't know.
one of the hand-raising churches or the typical one?
I sure don't want to get that
Usually they
close.
live right next to the church.
That's what I thought. I thought
Are they
the
building
church,
a church in your neighborhood?
I thought a church has, like, you get to live in it rent-free, like the house right next to it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
what
scary.
I thought.
Jesus lives. You share a bed with Jesus. There.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he goes by Jesus and he takes care of most of the outside work, but still, I mean, Jesus
Right.
is Jesus, right?
He gives kisses at night. He loves a cuddling. I'm always little spoon. Jesus.
I hate when Jesus is in bed because he makes me be the big spoon and he's bigger than me, so it's weird. It's like he's wearing me like a backpack.
So anyway, those are my new neighbors. And I
like them. I
meant
say
the
you
kids.
cut 'em out.
I meant the kids before I meant the I don't know. I really like. We got to get going. But I really like that the kids like. It drives me insane. But I do like the kids being right around the house. And as much as I not want them in my garage, I do because I like the noise. Part of me does, and
because you're gonna miss it one day,
right? And I like seeing my kids. Dude, I'll tell you here. A listener really nailed it. I forget what listener it was about me and the neighborhood. And that's a quick thing I'll talk about next.
Okay.
We got things to give away too.
Yeah, because I want to know if Dewey is loves all the people.
Okay.
So I need more questions about your neighborhood.
Somebody wanted to know about. Do you have an update on that Facebook friend?
We should check on him.
I did recently.
How's he doing?
Well, we can talk about that next too.
Yeah.
It's the Jake and Tanner show. Stay put. Got a lot of things coming your way next. Good morning.
Tommy.
You want to see if I can fit this whole thing in my mouth?
Yes.
I don't know where it's
wanna
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally touched my tongue to the mic once, and
Happens
I
every once
still
in a
have
while.
a sore throat.
Hey, that was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Dang. I heard this is where COVID began.
Yeah.
Was right here on this microphone.
This one?
Yeah,
AIDS.
one of them. AIDS, really? You don't say.
Yep.
We should swab this beast
I
and
don't
then
want
send
to.
it in to see what's in here.
Nope. I've been thinking about taking the mic that I have at home and just doing that.
Just switching them back and forth.
Just like you used to do at IXX. Dude, that was I get it, because I stood behind that mic.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when you were gone, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Smell this.
I don't want to.
If you smelled it, then you would be cool. It has a funk smell, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Ugh.
Dude, Chuck talked on that mic for how long?
Too long.
Too long.
It's Jake and Tanner Show. Text JTX to 71090. You really should. Because if you do that, you'd be awesome. And then you can get all the information on going to the JTX this Friday and Saturday at the Meyer Theater. Big old party. Come hang out with us. JTX to 71090. Or good luck finding it at 959kissfm.com. A lot of people having trouble. It's just on one of the sliders there or
Yeah.
something. You can do it there.
You gotta get there and then scroll down really fast, because I think it's the first slider.
We got a scam that we played. Oh, God, I got to get that. Hold on.
Oh, the email.
Got a scam that, hey, can you go to the 95.9 Kiss FM Facebook?
I thought it was on ours.
It is, but I want you to read another one because this is what this
we got
reminds.
two.
Well, this one was a long time ago.
I don't have the 95.9 Facebook. I'm not.
You're not cool like that?
No, they haven't. Are you on it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why not?
I got to find this email.
Nope, I'm not.
Here it is. Okay, so I got hers. Well, anyway, we'll play this scam here in just a couple seconds. That email that I got, that 95.9 Kiss FM got a while ago, was mad about, what do you call this? What's the thing that goes through the radio station that...
RDS Radio?
RDS. Irate.
Why?
That they think that we are, because during commercials, they were saying what the commercials were, I think, on the RDS. Like if you were listening to a Home Depot, it'll say Home Depot.
It does that?
I don't know. Now I want it to see if I got that. This is a long time ago, but she was griping about it, feeling that she's been hijacked, her radio, and that she doesn't want to listen anymore, and more people need to stand up about this. Oh, I wish I could
why?
find it. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah, but what is she mad about?
She's mad about... Can you explain what an RDS is
So
really quick?
it's basically the RDS radio is like if we're playing a song, it'll say like it'll say it on the radio. It'll tell you what song is on.
It doesn't do it like exactly the way you said it, but not there.
Yeah, it does other things.
Or does it
It
do
doesn't
that?
make sound. It just says it. And like there's other things that are like the Jake and Tanner. It says home of the Jake and Tanner show. The RDS radio is sponsored, I think. So it's like RDS radio brought to you by Doc's Harley Davidson.
Well, never mind. I don't have it either.
Dude, why can't we get on there?
Here, hold on. Now I got it. I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody needs to calm down just for a second. See,
I can get the messages, though.
yeah, well, anyways, it's somewhere there. So listen, this is what this girl said.
Oh, apparently I can't, actually.
What?
I only have one message.
So this Abby reaches out after a scam that we played on Friday. Okay?
Okay.
And I just wanted to read it because I think it's, I don't know, man. I think it's a weird one. I just listened to your prank call.
Okay.
I hope you understand the service industry is very short-staffed. I think it's disrespectful and not kind, especially with the staffing dynamics and the shortage concerns our community is facing. I appreciate humor. I do not think that this is what we need right now. Regards, Abby. Abby, you're being a real Karen. Actually, from now on, I'm going to make that the verb. Stop being an Abby.
Stop being an Abby. Like okay, so we...
The scam was, we're gonna replay it here.
Did that woman need to stay on the phone that long?
Didn't need to. She's being nice. I get it. They're short-staffed, but it's not like, I don't know. That seems really weird to be mad about. That seems like you woke up angry and you want your voice to be heard. Listen, know that you have been heard.
Yep.
Know that I don't care, but you have been heard.
Yeah, people heard you.
See, that was the difference, man. Back in radio, back in the day, you actually had to go out of your way, write a letter,
Pay for a stamp.
Pay for a stamp. Figure out where the address is. They didn't have just on the internet. They didn't go to the website where the address was. You had to write an envelope, write it, put it in, lick that beast, put it in there, and then 2 weeks, the radio station. You have time. See, when you're thinking about this, when you hear it in the vehicle, if you're being an Abby, you're hearing this in a vehicle, and back in the day when you were being Abby, you would cool off. You would get home and you're like, okay, I guess I'm being a little irritated. They're just having fun. It's just a stupid scam. Okay, I guess I don't need to complain. And then you would cool off, okay? Yeah. But now for social media, you can get right to the person right now.
Yep.
And you don't
have to
you don't realize how big of an Abby you're being.
That's the same thing that they said everybody should carry around muskets instead of regular guns, because a musket gives you time to calm down.
Mm-hmm. Right. Takes a minute. I'm tired.
But if you had to drive home, you can't hold on to that anger for that long, especially because this is stupid Abby anger.
Somebody said, tell Abby she spelled Karen wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to complain to a radio show ever about anything.
Really is. Let me play this. The scam, by the way, not even the greatest. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I really want to hear about the RDS woman.
I'm going to have to find it, but it was the most ridiculous complaint I've ever... I'm going to find it. Maybe we can read it next.
Yeah, because I need to hear how stupid this woman is.
And if you're offended on the text line, let us know. If you're extremely offended by this, after this, we will go on with an apology.
Yep. We'll call the place back.
and apologize, but never get to the point.
Never get to the point.
It's kind of what we did in this scam. This was a while ago. If you missed on Friday, we'll play it right now. Take forever to try to get your whatever you're asked, whatever across. We call that, whatever question you have, whatever point, you just take forever.
Okay.
Pancake House, this is Tiffany. How can I help you?
Do you guys have the square things? Round?
Squares?
Yeah. Like rounded.
French toast?
What?
French toast?
No, that's not it. Square, and then it comes down, but there's points. A couple of them. How hot is your coffee?
Freshly brewed, so it's pretty warm.
I'm lactose intolerant. Do you have dairy-free coffee? Damn it.
Dude, I think there's something there. You do another one, because I think there's something there.
Yeah, give me a new restaurant.
All right.
Thanks for calling. How can I help you?
Hello.
Can I help you?
I really hope so. Do you have the square ones?
We have a fish fry special on Fridays, yep, but we can serve lunch pretty much any...
No, not lunch. Square.
The square what?
I can't think of the name, but they're square.
The diced potatoes?
No, that's not it. Square, and then sometimes you can put syrup on it or jam.
Toast?
No. Sometimes they have rounded points, but a lot of the time they're good points.
You can put syrup on pancakes, waffles, crepes.
Wait, what was that middle one you said?
Pancakes, waffles, crepes, but our waffles are circle, not square. Our menu is online if you want to look at it online.
I don't own a computer.
Is there something you can actually stop in if you'd like, and we pretty much have any breakfast item you can think of. So,
what is the thing? And it's square and it has pockets.
That sounds like it would be a waffle.
Square, pockets, crunchy. It's almost like pancake batter, but square.
Yep, that would be a waffle. But ours are circle; they're not square.
And how are you saying that? Waffle? Waffle? Are they just standard color, or do you have fun kinds?
It's just the same color, like a regular waffle. If you think about a waffle, that's the color our waffles are.
Well, when I think about a waffle, I see square. I don't like to go to places that have pointy tables.
We have the ends of our tables are not pointed.
How far are they from walls?
I'm not exactly sure. Like 6 feet, 4 feet, depending. We have a pretty large restaurant.
How many waffles would that be? Like if you measured it in waffles.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Are you? Is there something I can help you with? I feel like you're trying to prank us here. I'm really sorry. I don't think that there's anything else I can help you with. I cannot tell you how many waffles will fit in 6 feet.
Probably more than 20, huh?
No, our waffles are pretty large size. You are more than welcome to stop down and try anything, but at this point I am going to hang up. We are very busy. So if you want to stop in and you can take a look at the restaurant, take a look at our menu, we will see you then. Thank you.
I'm going to take the bus. She was on for too long. And they were too busy.
Yeah, all right. All right, what am I doing?
Your wife is going to leave you.
Wait, what is it again?
I think your wife is going to leave you.
Okay, give me a number. Who am I calling?
Bay Beach.
Yeah, how much is a ticket for one? Okay.
Park Recreation, Forestry. How can I help you?
How much is a ticket just for one?
To the Halloween hike?
I just want to be near people, like is this Bay Beach Amusement Park?
Well, this is the Recreation and Forestry Department. They're a part of our department.
What did you just say? Something about Halloween?
Halloween hike at the Wildlife Sanctuary.
Yeah,
Are you talking
I don't want to
about-
be alone. I think my wife's leaving me, so...
Okay, what ticket are you asking about?
She left with my best friend, Brian.
Well, the Bay Beach Amusement Park is closed for the year.
Okay, do you know if Brian's going to be at that hike thing if I go?
No clue.
You don't know, like, you don't have, like, a list?
Nope.
Can you just say no Brian's will be there then?
No,
Brian.
I can't help you, sir.
Can I show up a little drunk? Hello?
Probably wouldn't be advisable. It is for children.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I have kids, too. Well, I used to. Now they call Brian Dad.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
And they call me little bitch. And my son's name is Brian.
She helped you a lot.
Those scams. That happened on Friday. Those scams, you can get them early, and you can get some that are we don't even put on air. If you text LINK, L-I-N-K, to 71090, those can be yours exclusively before anybody else, or just yours. And you can watch us live in the studio.
It's so weird. Everything about a scam is wasting people's time. That's the point.
That is exactly the point.
So if you don't like that, then I guess we don't do scams. Like, hey, do scams, but don't waste anybody's time. That's all it is.
The world that we live in, man.
Wait till you hear this week's one that we recorded last week. It's on the Patreon now. Wasted that kid's time for like 10 minutes.
What
the
was
drums.
Yeah.
Wasted that guy's time.
You're like how much now?
My favorite was, can I call, dude's just like, hey, I'm at work, can I call you later? And I went,
I can't, that doesn't work for me. Text the link if you want those. LINK to 71090. The Jake and Tanner Experience. Meyer Theater, Friday, Saturday. You go one night, go both. Text JTX to 71090, or that's Corks and Caps text line, or you can do it at 959kissfm.com. So the euthanasia coaster, have you heard about this?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Sounds like fun.
It was a hypothetical steel roller coaster designed specifically to kill its passengers. Now, it was designed in 2010
Yep.
by this dude. He's got a PhD. Also, he's worked at an amusement park. And he stated that the goal of his concept roller coaster is to take lives with elegance and euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun while you're committing suicide.
Yeah, because it's basically what it is. It drops you, and then you just start going on loops, and it just continuously gets slow or smaller.
Yeah, I guess it sends out 24 people, and they all come back dead. You go up.
God.
You go up. Real. The concept of the design layout. Let me read it here. Is 1,670 feet to the top.
That's pretty high.
See, my brain does not work that way. I cannot figure 1670. Like in my head, I don't know. That's big.
16. That's
1,670 feet to the top. It takes 2 minutes for the coaster to reach the top. Okay.
Okay.
By the way, he said any passengers that wish to get off could then do so. I don't know how. You're at an angle like this.
Well, I assume it goes.
And that's
like you
when
get to the top, it plateaus.
Well,
and
have
then
you
you
seen
can
the
go.
design?
Mm-hmm.
It's, I guess it plateaus, but you got 24 people.
Yeah,
like
so
it comes like right to a peak.
Yeah, they would have to have some sort of plateau, right?
I would think,
because that's the point. There is not the where you die.
No, any passenger wish to get off could do so. From there, 1,600-foot drop would take the train 220 miles an hour, close to terminal velocity.
Okay.
Before flattening out and then speeding to its first of 7 slightly smaller and smaller
loops. Loop-de-loops.
And each inversion would have a smaller diameter than one before in order to maintain the lethal, whatever,
amount of G's.
Yeah.
How many, does it say any G forces? How much G's?
10 G.
10 G's.
I guess.
That's a lot of G.
And after a sharp right hard turn, the train would enter a straight where it would come to a stop, and then you would unload the corpses.
There's got to be a good way of doing that, right? Like, how do you do it? Does the floor bottom out? Like, open up and everybody just slides out into, like, a trough? Where do we put the bodies? Who gets them? Because if it's like the same 16-year-old that has to work at the Zip and Pippin, I don't want him hauling my carcass off.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do, but he's not going to give him any kind of respect.
No,
not at all.
No kid that's all high on the
It's
weed.
It's like they take turn and rotations. I get the dead people.
Damn it!
I'm hungover. Like you just get done. You get just done like with the kids and like the little duck or the ladybugs. Then they're like, "Hey, it's your turn for the corpse ride."
You're on takeoff on the Corpsenator 4000.
Could you imagine? It's at Green Bay. The what do you call that?
Bay Beach.
Bay Beach, and it's just like the kids are playing. And then there's just people.
Yeah.
Just
There's
dying
just
from
every
there.
5 minutes there's trucks loading out 24 dead bodies at a time. How often is that thing running? There can't be a lot of dead people.
Well, I don't know. Can you do it? Do you have to be at full capacity, or could I just go, man, I'm hungover, I'm done. I am too
I guess
hungover
you
for
probably
today.
don't have to wait.
That's what I mean. Could I just do the ride myself?
You're going to go kill yourself over a hangover?
Well, I get them bad.
How bad?
Bad. And just think of this way, though. What if you were just, what if you wanted to try beating it? I feel like I could.
Oh, like beating the ride. Oh, I was so confused at why you brought that up, and I was like, I don't know, do it first.
I guess. I mean, it's your last ride.
You do got 2 minutes on the way up. And who you gonna complain to? Huh?
Right. You know who's doing that?
Who?
Truck drivers.
All the time.
All the time.
Do you think anybody's right now?
Huh?
Do you think anybody is right now?
Oh, yeah.
Trucker Robert. That's why he doesn't call in anymore.
We can help you. Zippity zip zip. So this is the concept is that you just get insufficient supply to oxygen.
To your brain, and
your
you just
brain.
die.
It'd be weird. You're going up. You're like, and then you're just, God.
Keep your arms and legs. Yeah. Do they have? Are there safety bars? What's the point?
Well, I mean, you want to keep them on the ride. You don't want them to fall off the top and then they survive. And then you got to throw them.
You ain't surviving 1,600
what
foot
if
drop.
What if you do? You just hit something and then hit something, and you're all, and then they just throw you back in.
Yeah, you got to go
It'd
back
be
on.
So painful.
You land in one of the teacups.
Yeah. 60 seconds. 60
That's how long
second
it
ride.
takes?
Everybody, you down? You good for this?
Well, it's 2 minutes to ride up, right?
Yeah.
And then another 60 seconds. That's 3 minutes worth of ride. I'd wait in line for that.
What do you had to pay? It would suck.
How much?
Yeah, what do I got to pay? Do I got to go buy tickets at buy the 25 cents a ticket?
How many tickets is it? 4?
Yeah, that's what I
That's
mean.
stupid amount.
I got to.
Or is it 5?
They make you wait in line to buy your suicide tickets.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like is it wristband night? I was thinking about hitting up the Tilt-A-Whirl
God.
before I hopped on the old suicide coaster.
But dude, I mean,
I guess
if you're terminally and you just want it done, that's a way. That isn't.
it's a way to
weird.
do it.
It's a weird topic, but yeah, it would be a weird euthanasia coaster. This isn't our idea. It's already been drawn up.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Yeah, if we there's no way we have the engineering
No.
capabilities of making a suicide coaster. Ours would just be, oh yeah, you go up and then it just whoosh right into the ground. There's no like, it's peaceful and fun and be like, you get to the top and then 4 people shoot you.
It's a Jake and Tanner show. Hashtag Olivia is my Taylor Swift.
Who said that?
Well, I don't know. I just did.
You
I
just made that hashtag
I
up?
like her songs. I love it that I can relate to every single one,
Yeah.
too. 40-year-old male can relate to this. Hey, how many days until Christmas?
Oh.
And I heard that they want you, they're saying that you should probably buy a little early because everything's like out and things are going a little crazy because it's short-staffed and things getting to where they need to get. So they're saying get your Christmas shopping done early as possible.
68 days.
Oh, my dear God.
I know, my kid asked me, and I was like, dude, Christmas isn't for a while. And then Kayla was like, it's kind of coming right up. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's almost November.
I got a Christmas list. I'm going to read through it here in just a second from Dewey and tell me if it's A-okay.
Oh, yeah. We got do you know they sent out Amazon books for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, like the old Sears catalog, like
Yeah.
the JCPenney Christmas
My
catalog. Yeah,
kid-
that's fun, man.
She treats that like it's her work. She was like, I got to sit down and go through this.
Being a kid, circling those things are so... Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, so fun, man.
I almost never got the toys that I circled.
No, never. Pop, pop, pop. What was my thing? I always wanted pop, pop, Power Wheels, but I was pop, pop, poverty. Dude, I wanted one of those so ungodly bad. And the first time my kid showed a little interest...
Went get the best one.
She wasn't even big enough to get into Power Wheels. I actually put blocks on the pedal so she could push it. Because I always wanted those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I was finally... they come down probably on price, but I was able to afford one. And my parents... I in July wrote a letter to Santa. And I got ignored. I was a bad kid, though.
Yeah.
That's the reason that was the
That's
problem.
what
I
it
didn't
is.
get that because my parents washed their hands of it. They're like,
Santa
what do you
will
want us to do? Santa's. And then they said you must have been a really craptastic kid this year.
Yeah. They have a list, actually. Like, what you did was you opened up a box and it just had a piece of paper of a list of crappy things you did for the entire year.
Yeah, that's what I got to play with.
Reasons why you didn't get gifts this year, and it just goes through it. No, my kid, she liked a thing that goes like outside. It's like a little fort thing, but it's got like hammocks and stuff in it, and like a tarp, and it looked really cool. And I was like, dude, awesome! That thing looks great. That would be cool to get her in the winter. Now thinking about it, well, fun. We'll put this together in 6 months. It was like $900.
You didn't get it, did you?
No,
Oh, God.
I looked at her and I said, love isn't measured in money, but that's too much.
Dude, I'm trying to find this car now because I remember thinking about this time when I was asking for Power Wheels. They ended up getting me a Knight Rider car. And I want to know if I had that in mint condition right now, how much that thing would be. It was a Knight Rider car. It was about this big, and you'd push the license plate down, and it would go turbo boost. And then it would, like Mr. Feeney's voice. I just wonder how much something.
They screwed it up every now and then. Yeah. It was one of the defective ones that actually had quotes from Boy Meets World. Corey, you had to stay after class.
What?
Weird.
Anyway. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. It's KISS FM. JTX this weekend. Text JTX to 71090. Come out, hang out with the party with us. We're doing a Friday show. We're doing a Saturday show. Tickets are moving a little bit quicker now. We're almost sold out. I want to get this thing sold out because it just makes us feel better, and it makes our bosses like us just a tad more.
Yeah.
It doesn't make us feel like failures in this market. And it's all ego-based. So just if you can, it's going to be a lot of fun, though. There's giveaways. There's crowd participation. There's bit skits, lots of fun. There's lots of drinking. Come if you want to, come party with us. And the Lion's Tail Jake and Tanner beer is going to be out there debuting.
I will say this. It is more fun than a county fair. So if you went to a county fair this year and you were like, that was fun, you would have more fun at JTX.
Still smells like cabbage.
Yeah, a lot of it smells like pee. But you know what? Here's the upside. There will be 0 men there hitting on underage girls.
Right.
That is a fact.
21 and up.
It's 18 and up.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I thought it was 21 and up.
No, 21 and up was when we did it at the bar. It's 18 and up at the Meyer.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Really?
Yeah. I can look it up.
No, it's fine. I don't know. It's all good.
I believe you. Don't believe me.
No, I do. I don't care. No, I do care. But I mean, I that sounds right, what I'm saying. If you're a liar, pants
I'm
on
not
fire.
a liar,
I'm
pants
not.
on fire.
I'm saying, I get it. I get what you're saying. I want to read this Christmas list really quick.
Okay.
Okay. This is it too early? I don't think so. The kids
68
are excited.
days?
No,
Absolutely
I
not.
don't think so. So, this isn't the one I wanted. God, what's happening? This doesn't sound like Christmas music at all. Whatever. Anyway, this is Dewey's Christmas list. Xbox.
Okay.
Series S. I ain't getting that X. That X seems real expensive.
X is 500.
He wants an Xbox and TV for his room.
Ooh.
Because he's getting sick of Piper, quote, her boogery fingers touching my controller.
Mmm.
He wants a gaming chair.
Those do make you play better.
Hoverboard. He wants drawing stuff. He wants a gaming computer. I'm just reading what he wrote. Computer. CONPERTER.
That's perfect.
Gaming computer.
So he wants an Xbox and a gaming PC? Or
Apparently. Computer. He wants a phone.
He's 7.
It's what I said. Water bottle.
Oh my God, do I love kids' Christmas list? It's like, I want a spaceship and I want juice boxes.
Yeah. Pokemon cards.
Really?
Binder series. Oh, yeah. They're huge into that.
Really?
Dude, it's so
Good
sad,
for
too,
them,
because
man.
you'd be like, Dad, how much is this card? And I go and type it in eBay, and it's like wrinkled when he brings it to me. And they'll be like, it says $250 or whatever. But
not in the condition you got it in.
Not at all. Oh, he got so bummed out because yesterday, Angie's like, some of these cards that he's got wrapped up are really expensive. Or they can make, $50, $60 cards or whatever. And so we're like, don't be trading them, because that's a big thing is trading with their friends for other cards. And he got so bummed out. And then he's like, everybody's trading cards and I only can trade the bad ones and nobody wants to trade with. I go, listen, do whatever you want, because I'm going to tell you whatever the good cards you have in 5 years, you're not going to have them. And
You're not even going to know where they are.
And I don't even care. I mean, I should care, but I'm not caring enough to take this fun away.
As somebody who was big into Pokemon when I was Dewey's age,
okay,
I had, that first edition Charizard card that everybody says is worth $10,000. I had one. I remember exactly where I was when I pull it. No idea where it is now.
That's what I mean.
Not a clue. And some people are like, you could have sold it for X amount of dollars. Probably not. They might be on eBay, but I can put up this empty can on eBay and write $10,000 on it. Is anybody buying it? Who knows?
My Jordan cards that I had, all those Michael Jordan cards, and it gets me so mad when I look on eBay because I remember them. I used to look at them all the time, and I had 75 of these Jordan cards that I hung around forever.
Why?
What?
Where did you get that many?
Collecting them when I was a kid.
Oh, so you'd open up packs and you were just like, another Jordan.
Yes, that's how I was,
Okay.
because I was a kid at that time when Jordan was taking over the world.
And honestly, in the 90s, Michael Jordan was the king.
God.
Just the king of the 90s.
And
Him and Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Way different. And my nephew, I think, ended up getting them, not Colton, my other nephew, and taking them and doing so. Yes, snorting them. I don't really know if he snorted them, but I know that he had them.
I think I can 100% say he didn't snort them.
I have reached out twice and asked him where those Jordan cards are, and he ignores me every time.
I thought she who will not be named sold them.
That's what I thought.
And
But
then he
now
took
that
them?
I'm thinking, I'm wondering if he ended up getting, because why he talks to me any other time, but anytime I bring up those Jordan cards, he doesn't.
You had to do it. You had to ask him how he's doing, then bring up the Jordan
I did.
cards. Oh, and then he stops?
Yeah.
And then you got to re-ask him a question. Different one. Didn't she who will not be named also sell Angie's wedding dress?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
It's so weird. That's just even though Angie's like, I don't know if Piper would even want, or whatever it may be, but
Yeah,
she's like, it was mine. It was my wedding dress.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Don't people melt them down into cups?
Yeah, you can make rings out. And cups.
And cups. I drink out of.
Xbox headset and a watch to finish this up. I like when somebody said, give him a cardboard box with a computer drawn on it that says converter. I don't know, man. Anyway.
I really like his list. What kind of water bottle does he want?
I think he wants the real deal for his bike, but man, that kid is bothering me so much because he doesn't want to go downhilling with us. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna love it, man.
That's what I wanted to ask. So is he getting nerdy? Like, do you think he's a little bit more nerdy than he is outdoorsy?
No, he's definitely outdoorsy.
Oh, okay.
But
best of both worlds.
We forced the mountain bike. He's too little right now. I mean, even Piper didn't get really into mountain biking until she was like 9.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're so spoiled with doing downhills that I get it. Right now in his head, he's thinking that's a lot of climbing and a lot of pedaling, and he doesn't like it with his little legs. Anyway.
Is he a social butterfly? Does he like all the kids in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like, he's the opposite of Piper then. Piper's like, there's too many people out there, and Dewey kind of blossoms when there's a ton of kids.
He'll go out. He doesn't have a problem with it. Like, he doesn't come in. Piper comes in and just like, it's too many people out there. I'm staying in for a break. And I'm like, boy, thank God.
That's a good kid.
Dewey, not so much.
No, he likes it.
Dewey's too little, I think, right now to grasp all that. Because I think Piper was more like that, too. I don't know. Hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning, guys. 3430.
Good morning.
Where's Tanner?
Right here. He went out. Let me get him really quick. He's in his room. Tanner!
Okay.
Hang on real quick. He's coming. He was upset. He's back.
No, it's okay.
3430 wants to talk to you. He's on the phone.
I want to talk to you.
Talk to 3430!
I don't want to talk to you.
You are not going to treat me like this!
Hi, 3430.
I just wanted to make this little assumption that it's funny how Jake forces all his hobbies on his kids.
I don't think he's forced.
No, I do. Like, they hate handwriting Tuesdays.
Handwriting Tuesdays, mountain bike
Tuesdays.
Wednesdays.
Don't talk to anybody Wednesdays.
He's 3430. You know, it's funny. I wanted to bring this up really quick. Like yesterday, I looked out the window and there's another dad playing catch with his kids.
Oh, and you shut that? Did you shut that down real quick? Tell your kids that you were going to go play catch with everybody?
It was irritating.
Yeah.
It literally got, and Angie goes, why do you do that? And I go, I don't know. I go, why is he playing catch? There's no reason. And I was like, yeah, I get it. Like, okay, cool, but he's going to be in 5 minutes, so who cares? And I did this, and I shouldn't have been like this. And then my kids went over to their yard, and I'm like, I'm going to tell you what, if they start playing catch, they're grounded. Because they come back over, and I'm like, guys, let's go play football or whatever. And then Piper's like, well, they're playing catch. It will be weird because they're playing catch in the backyard. And I go, we'll do it better. We will do it better where they...
Yeah, you got to play 500 or whatever.
We did.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Get all the kids. One dad, all the kids.
Yes, that's what I know. And the listener said this. I think it might have been our therapist on demand. She said, Jake does not like, because he didn't have a lot when he was a kid with his family, so he wants to be the source of the kids and my wife's happiness. He doesn't want another person to take that away, and that is so true.
Yeah.
I want to be the dad in the neighborhood that's doing all that stuff, even though it drives me bonkers.
It is, I get why you do it. It's so weird when you thinking that you're sitting at a window with the blinds down but open, and you're just arms crossed. What's that dad doing?
I did.
Playing with his kids.
It was so irritating. I did. That what you're saying right now?
Weird.
It is. And Angie goes, stop. They're just playing. I go, well, what for? Like, I mean, what's he even doing? He's going to be done in 5 minutes. I mean, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. And then Angie's like, you just took Piper and another kid mountain biking 2 hours away. You're good. You're a good dad today. And I'm like, I know, but just saying, nobody else has to be.
We're making our own ice cream.
I'm not kidding. I almost started a bonfire yesterday to do s'mores. That is no joke.
Angie! I'm doing the slip and slide. It's 50 degrees outside. Boil some water.
Boil water.
We're going to make it hot.
It's bath water. It's so hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway.
Such a weird, broken thing that you do, but it makes you a good dad and husband, so it's like, do we fix it?
Do you don't do that? You don't have that a little
I don't
bit?
have anybody around me.
Oh. See, now, honestly, would it not drive you insane if you were kind of the dad that did a lot of stuff, and then another dad wants to do something fun with the kid? Wouldn't that drive you nuts?
His own kids, that would be...
Okay, that's probably a little bit yeah, I should let him do his own family thing. If he was trying to step on your territory of being like the fun, cool dad.
But do you think he's actually doing that, or do you think he was just playing with his kids?
This ain't about me anymore. This is your scenario.
So if like the neighbors whoever moves in across the street, if my kid starts wanting to go over there because that dad is doing stuff, I'm shutting that down real fast.
Right? I don't even if they're not in my driveway, I don't look outside.
You don't want them there, but they better not be anywhere else.
That is exactly how I feel.
Yeah, you like hating that they're there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun. Little candies.
That's not good, but yeah.
You drive around. Didn't you do that once? You tried to pick up a kid?
No.
Well, you knew the kid.
Oh, yeah, I did know the kid. Caitlin, and she's like, I'm like, hey, I'm going that way. Do you want to ride? And she's like, yeah, because we're good friends with the parents. And she jumped in. I'm like, oh, boy, that probably didn't look good.
I should peel out of here.
Yeah. Get out of here fast before anyone notices.
I should go cover up my license plate quick.
In my head, thinking these are all good ideas to not make it look weird.
Oh, I should tell people that I'm looking for a puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
We got things. On the way next, we got things to give away. Not only do we got to take from Jake and Tanner, $240 up for grabs. We do have flannel night. A little bit of axe throwing, a little bit of Bud Light seltzer.
I didn't know how popular axe throwing was.
Oh, yeah.
Until this weekend, and a buddy of mine, I looked in the back of he has a van. He has no kids or a girlfriend.
Can't do that.
But he has a van. Well, he fixed it.
Sure, and he has axes back there?
He's got a lot of them.
Really?
A lot of axes? He was like, this is my good throwing axe. And I was like, at who? And he's like, I'm in a league. I didn't even know they did leagues. He was
Seems weird.
Yeah, and then he was like, so if you're ever bored on a Thursday night, I was like, I have 2 kids. I'm never bored on a Thursday night. I was
no doubt.
What a different life. I was like, because we're the same age. I was like, you're 30, you have no kids, no girlfriend, or nothing like that, and you can be bored on a Thursday and join a league. And
you can throw axes on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not my life.
Mm-mm.
I got to plan that 2 weeks in advance.
The Jake and Tanner Show. More of us next. Giveaways next. Hang on. If you want to play a quick game, do that right now. 866-916-0959. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Kiss FM. Good morning. We want to invite you and a guest to Flannel Night at Appleton Axe, October 28th from 7 to 9. 2 rounds of axe throwing. Plus, you get a variety pack of Bud Light Seltzer Fall Flannel, which can be picked up on Flannel Night. Super fun. Which, by the way, limited edition, that Bud Light Seltzer Fall Flannel Variety Pack. Enjoy 4 flavors: maple pear, apple crisp, toasted marshmallow, and, of course, pumpkin spice.
The toasted marshmallow one, I heard, is really good.
866-916-0959 if you would like to play. By the way, I don't know if you know the game we're playing. Just name the horror movie. Name the scary movie.
Name the horror?
Name the horror. 866-916-0959. I accidentally just hung up on everyone.
Name the horror.
Oh, that's fun. Let's do that again. Let's play a game.
Name that horror.
Hi, who's this? Hello?
Oh, we're really dumb, Jake.
Why?
Hi.
Those JTX videos have been there the whole time.
Oh, really? Okay,
They've been there the whole time.
All right, hang on. Yeah. Thank you, Mandy. Hi, who's this?
Alana.
Hi, Alana. Alana, you sound familiar.
Yeah.
Have you called before?
No.
All right, Alana.
Alana, why are you lying? Do you is it your career to lie to us?
Is that what it is? Are you lying to try to make
No,
friends? We're already your friends, Alana.
Yeah, do you think you're cool? Do you think lying makes you cool?
Because it doesn't. Only smoking does.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That is wrong. Smoking's the worst.
It's very bad for you,
Alana,
but it does make you look awesome.
Are you a smoker?
I am a smoker.
I knew it.
How many
I knew
packs
it,
a day?
Alana.
Like half.
Okay.
9.5.
9.5.
9.5 packs.
I'm going to say...
You got to be so rich.
You are a Marlboro Light Menthol.
It really? Boy, I
Oh,
think she's
no
more...
menthol.
I think she's more...
Marb Ultra Lights, the silver
basic.
pack.
I think basic light. It's a BOGO.
Pyramid.
Camel
Kibbles.
blues.
You smoke kibbles?
Kibbles.
All right.
Kibbles and bits.
Kibbles.
Wait, damn, Alana, you're weird. All right, Alana, we need an opponent here. 866-916-0959. What were you going to say? Sorry.
9 packs of kibbles and bits a day.
9.5, man. You go hard.
I like the meat.
You go way hard.
That was the brand that I chose. You don't wake up feeling bad if you smoke 2 packs of them drinking.
Yeah, right. How long have you been a smoker, Alana?
A long time.
Really?
When you started.
Like 14?
Yeah.
Hi, who's this? It's about the age.
It's about the age when you
Hey, Dylan.
What's your name, Dylan?
Dylan, yeah.
All right, Dylan. You guys ready? It's a ring in with your name kind of contest. We're going to play some kind of sound from something, and you just guess the horror.
Yeah, you got to try to name that horror.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready. Could be a movie,
Ready.
could be a sound.
Could be a horror.
Or, all right, guys. Ring with your name whenever you want.
Alana.
Alana!
That's Halloween.
There you go.
Bing, bing.
Bang, bang.
Bing, bang.
That's a point for Alana.
Good job, Alana.
The liar.
Where are you at, Dylan? It's like you're not even here.
Dylan's worse. Why would you even call if you didn't want to play Dylan?
Dylan.
There you go. Next.
What the heck is that?
Really?
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 To one of the most iconic horrors of all time.
Damn it, Dylan!
Dylan, what do you know?
Tanner.
It's
Bye,
Dylan.
Bye,
You
Dylan.
were-
We need to
man.
fill the Dylan hole. You were really
fill,
mean.
fill the Dylan hole.
Alana, stop being so dang mean to Dylan.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
not
you
even-
wouldn't have hung up.
I'm not gonna give the answer. Let's let whoever fills the Dylan hole to answer.
Oh, I really like that idea. Hi, you're inside the Dylan hole.
Hey, can I fill my own hole?
Oh, Dylan!
Dylan's in the Dylan
hole! It's weird, but yeah, go ahead. Usually do that in alone time. But
Okay.
what is it, Dylan?
Children of the Corn.
Damn it, Dylan!
Damn it, Dylan.
Why'd you even call back if you're going to be stupid?
He does not find you funny.
I'm fine.
That's
I find
Freddy
you funny.
Krueger.
Yeah,
I thought you were
that's it.
funny. It's
Thank
Freddy
you.
Krueger. But
guys-
it literally says 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Problem is Dylan, I look at him like one of my kids. I'm hard on Dylan because I want him to be successful in life. Okay?
And you
Oh,
think they
no.
might
So
be
Dylan's
just a little stupid.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in Dylan for the last few years.
Yeah, you look at Dylan and be like, I could have been in Hawaii right now. Like,
But I have him.
but we have you.
Still got a Camaro and one of the old, Camaros that are beat up a little bit still. A lot of rust going on it, but he's going to fix her up.
Yeah.
Dylan, you got to get out of my house one day. Here you go.
Just a little bit of Bondo.
Just a little Bondo. There's no Bondo in this except where there's Bondo.
Ain't no Bondo except where there is. Mint condition, has no door frame.
Here we go. Ring it with your name when you think you know this. Oh, that's a Tanner ding.
Sounds like Pop sleeping.
Dylan!
Dylan!
I'm not the only one, am I?
Alana!
I have no idea what it is.
Oh!
Tanner, that's the Predator!
Predator!
Oh, I should.
And then,
God! Dylan, I wish you would hang up on yourself again.
and then you could fill the Dylan hole.
Yeah.
The double Dylan hole.
Try again.
Double D.
Alana, you have 1 point. I might have to add somebody else.
Add a person.
All right.
Double Dylan hole.
Who is this?
Double Dylan hole. Hello?
Turn your radio
Why
down!
is your radio so loud?
Are you deaf?
What's your name?
Matt.
Matt, can you tell Dylan how disappointed you are in him?
I'm real disappointed.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you are. All right, name the movie, you guys. What? Okay.
What?
It kind of gives it away right in the beginning, all right? Big hint. Dylan, because I know you need
does?
it. Yeah. Scary!
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If you add some double bass and some heavy drums, that is a song that I would have listened to in high school.
All right. Dylan,
that
that's
Mothman?
high school is past 9th grade. We know you dropped out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And nine
that The
is
Shining?
and 9 is like your whole hand and then a lot of the other hand.
Alana, what did you say?
Is that The Shining?
No!
What would that have been in The
I think-
Shining?
Why would that be?
What is that?
Matt, you're just as worse as Dylan. Now you're right there on the pedestal with Dylan.
Yeah. What is, I'm not
I don't know this one.
gonna lie. Not a clue.
Man.
It's Babadook! Yeah,
What?
I know.
Hello?
I was in search for there. These are kind of hard to find, okay?
The Babadook?
Yeah, the Baba. He's saying it!
Off man.
Dylan!
Oh,
Dylan! Go
whoever
ahead,
that
Dylan.
was, let's not pretend that any of us have watched the Babadook
no, listen,
film.
listen to Dylan. Dylan, go. What do you got?
Mothman.
Dylan!
Dylan.
It's Babadook! The
We
movie
said
is
it's the
Babadook! Jesus, Dylan!
What the hell is even Mothman?
I get why your dad left for a pack of cigarettes when you were 5.
One day he'll come home with those scratchers.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next.
It places the lotion in the basket.
I want to see my mommy. Please, no.
What's the lotion in the basket?
In the basket.
Basket.
Was she a big fat person? That's my favorite line of the whole thing. Was she a big fatty?
Are you guys serious?
Guys!
I'm about ready to break my foot off in you guys.
The hell?
I think this is future.
It puts lotion in the effing basket!
Please, no.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Matt, why did you even call? What are you doing?
Sean is so terrible.
Dylan, I don't even expect anything really out of you, but what do you got?
I have no idea.
Oh, jeez.
Dylan, I'm just expecting you to be like, hey guys, I don't know, but I have a raking business that I've been trying to get off the ground.
Hi, who's this? Who is it? What's your name? Oh, we got another winner.
Megan.
Here. Oh, sorry, Megan.
Megan.
Hi, Megan. Megan, what do you got?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes!
Oh,
Megan!
good. Megan's come in 30%.
I've known all of these.
And she's tied.
I've known all of them.
All right, here we go. Ring in with your name. New contestant, Megan. Okay, here we go.
Reunite with the gang as they get together for this yearly tradition of fun. Watch as Snoopy takes on the Red Baron, and the gang
hard
goes
to
out in
find.
this Halloween classic. Don't get a rock, get it's the
Dylan.
Of course he knows.
Mothman.
Charles Brown's Halloween.
What? I'm sorry.
We need the thing.
We need the thing.
What?
We need the name of it.
What is the whole point of it?
Charlie Brown's Halloween.
Yeah, but what is in there, Dylan?
Jesus, Dylan, you're so
Trick or
close.
treat.
Alana, I know it.
Alana,
It's the Great Pumpkin.
Yes!
the Great Pumpkin. One little bit more.
Oh, I thought we were just looking for the villain.
Fine, whatever.
It's a great
It's
pumpkin,
the Great
Charlie
Pumpkin,
Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Alana 2, Megan 1, Dylan stupid, Matt, I guess.
Alive.
I don't know. Alive. Here we go.
I'm just here to be here.
What a pity.
It doesn't look that far.
It's further than you think. Time is short.
Oh, God.
Dude, this is scary.
The power
You
of
have
the band.
13 hours in which to solve
get
the
that up?
labyrinth before your baby brother becomes one of us forever.
Yeah, a little. This is so
Such a
scary, though.
pity.
Dude, those puppets, and they take their head and start juggling them. Oh, dear. And then that one junkyard lady.
Alana. It's Labyrinth.
Yes, Alana! All right, so what do you got? I got one more of these. I really think we should stop downloading and listen to some Power of the People.
I got it
Oh, you
right
do?
now.
Let's hear it just for a second. We always want to jam out to David Bowie when we can. You do. All right, we can play this just for a second while we're... Hey, do you guys want to do this? Alana, it's up to you. You're winning right now. Do you want to do last call says it all? Meaning whoever gets this one would win the whole thing, or do you just want the tickets?
I would not like to go with that.
Yeah, nobody ever does.
Nobody ever does.
But let's just see if we could get Dylan to answer one of these
Yeah.
correctly, okay? Here we go. Dylan, this
We
one's...
couldn't even get him to answer one correctly when we literally gave him the name.
Here we go.
Everyone else.
Well, even if it wasn't, I'm not going to play with that either.
And it's all because of me that we're here now. Hungry and cold.
Dylan isn't going to
No,
know this.
Dylan's not going to know this.
I just want to apologize to
Megan.
Megan.
Megan!
The Blair Witch Project.
That's Blair Witch Project. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But it doesn't matter now. All right, well, we appreciate it, Meg.
Yeah, bye, Megan. Love you.
You take care. Dylan, I wish I could say that we enjoyed your call, but we sure didn't.
I love you, Dylan.
Love you. Just kidding.
Love you.
We're just new boo goofing with you. New
Remember,
boo
you
goofing.
can't breathe underwater.
Make sure those Velcro shoes.
Don't
Strapped
stare at
on
the shower
tight.
head, Dylan.
Remember when our salesperson, when we were like, we're not mean to the listeners, and the salesperson's like, what? We're just having fun, though.
Do you think Dylan's ever had to have been told by a teacher that he needs to stop staring directly at the sun?
I definitely that, and then please stop eating so many crayons. We don't have any left in the classroom, Dylan.
What is Dylan doing? Dylan's eating those little pebbles on the playground,
Yep.
and he's using a wood chip.
Hey, where's Dylan? Guaranteed he's shoving those little stones up his nose to see how many he can get. Let's go take a look. There he is. Dylan!
Where's Dylan? He just bit the corner out of a milk carton because he just couldn't figure it out.
Yep. Poor Dill.
He ate the whole cardboard and everything.
Hey, listen, Alana wants her tickets. Listen, we're going to get you Flannel Night in Appleton Axe. We're going to get you 2 rounds of axe throwing. Plus, you're going to get a variety pack of Bud Light Seltzer Fall Flannel, which can be picked up at Flannel Night. Got it great, Alana?
I might need that repeated.
That's fine. I got to get your information. So stand by and we'll get all your information. But congratulations, you won. Take from Jake and Tanner, $240. We play next.
Oh, very excited. I feel smart today.
Wait, before I do this really quick, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prospera Credit Union. I do want to let you know that, no, we're not going to do it. Sorry. I thought we had to do 2 right now, but we don't have to. Let me do a little tease here. Duncan Live coming up here soon.
We're going to tease a live?
Yes, now I feel weird not teasing it.
I mean, we could just do it.
Hey, Prospera Credit Union with life stage personal guidance through all your life stages to help connect the dots in your financial journey. Opening soon, a new location in Grand Chute by Menards. I mean, we could have, but we'll just do it at the end. You feeling smart?
I do. I have, my bladder's full, but I'm going to keep it. That's the source of my knowledge.
All right, who's this?
Please be
Hey,
Dylan.
Justin.
Damn. Be Dylan. It's a guarantee win. All right, Justin, hi.
It's like, Dylan, you call back and be like, well, I was trying to eat my phone. I must have hit redial.
All right, Justin, 5 questions we're going to ask you here. Tanner's leaving the room, and the reason he is leaving the room is because we ask the exact same questions to him, so there he goes. We don't want him to hear any of them. Don't pass. Well, you can pass, but that'll be your answer. We don't come back around to the questions, okay? So take as long as you want in each question, but remember, at the very end, when we grade these all together, if there's a tie, the lowest time will win. So keep that in mind when you're pausing and thinking about your answer. If you win today, you're going to get $240. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. Right now, there's a new location in Grand Chute by Menards. Tanner wins. It's going to be $260 because we go up $20 a day. Big thanks to Prospera. You got it great?
Yep, sounds great.
All right, Justin, good luck. Your edition with Take from Jake and Tanner, $240 edition. That's where I wanted to put that word. Begins in 3, 2, 1. In Olympic swimming, how many official strokes or styles are there?
5.
A crossbreed between a donkey and a zebra is known as what?
I don't know.
Which celebrity launched a perfume range entitled M in 2007?
Don't know.
How much does it cost to buy a utility in a standard game of Monopoly?
200.
What movie starring Bruce Willis contains the line, "I see dead people"?
6 cents.
Time. Tanner, please come back into the room. Tanner's re-entering. Justin, how do you feel today?
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right.
The middle was rough.
We'll grade these all together in just a second. Put you on hold.
I think I'm going to change Mike's name to Claude.
Claude! Hello, Claude! I'll just be all whiny.
The computer doesn't work!
I really like that. Your time begins 3, 2, 1. In Olympic swimming, how many official strokes or styles are there?
5.
Crossbreed between a donkey and the zebra is known as what?
Zonky.
Which celebrity launched a perfume range entitled M in 2007?
Mariah Carey.
How much does it cost to buy a utility in a standard game of Monopoly?
$200.
What movie starring Bruce Willis contains the line, "I see dead people"?
The Sixth Sense.
Time. All right, Justin. Oh, you said that. Yeah, I don't know.
What was that moan?
We just came back with you going,
You must have just took a sip out of a cold brew pumpkin latte at Dunkin'.
I'm glad you said that. All right, let's go through these really quick. See who won. In Olympic swimming, how many official strokes and styles are there? Justin said 5. Tanner said 5. The back stroke.
Is it 3?
The butterfly stroke. Freestyle. And breaststroke. There's only 4. Crossbreed between a donkey and a zebra is known as what? Justin said, I don't know. Tanner said zonky. Zonky is correct.
Hell yeah, it is!
Which celebrity launched a perfume range titled M in 2007? Justin said, I don't know. Tanner said, Mariah Carey. That's correct. 2-0. How much does it cost to buy a utility in a standard game of Monopoly? You both said 200. You're both wrong. It's 150.
Oh.
150. In what movie starring Bruce Willis contains the line, I see dead people? You both said The Sixth Sense. You're both correct, but Tanner, Take it
I'm your better Justin.
At least you're not Dylan. Know that, Justin. You may have lost. At least you're not Dylan.
At least you can tie shoes.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care. $260 we play for tomorrow when we play Take from Jake and Tanner. Hey, Halloween is back at Dunkin'.
Is it?
It is.
What does that mean?
Well, let me tell you, with festive eats and delightful treats to keep you celebrating all month long.
Oh, those rhymes.
You can come trick or treat yourself to a peanut butter cup macchiato.
Okay.
Layered with rich chocolate and creamy peanut butter flavor and bone-chillingly bold espresso.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And sink your fangs into a terrifying, tasty spider donut.
Not made with real spiders. It's just made to look that way. Good.
Also, while you're there, download the app. The app gets you perks. The app gets you rewards. That's that DD Perks app.
And you know what the best part is? Dunkin' offers free Wi-Fi while you're in there. So if you're like, man, I don't have the app, you can get on their Wi-Fi, download the app while you're there.
No
then
excuses.
You get all the deals.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Come experience the fun of Halloween again at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Don't forget JTX tickets. Still buy them. Text JTX to 71090.